when I think about, okay? And this is why you stay busy all the time, all right? But we have to slow down. So take some deep breaths. We got some messages today. Some of you guys are, a lot of you guys are going through this dark night of the soul, planting the seeds. You're starting to feel a little elevation because we're getting closer to spring. We're getting closer to the new year. 3, 2, 1 is coming up. Thank you, Cass. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate you, babe. We're getting closer to it, and you know that there's some changes, and you know that you're not going to be able to get to where you need to go without doing something different, and that's what scares you. You're not stuck. You're scared. I'll say it again. You're not stuck. You're scared. You're not stuck. You're scared. No, not today, Stan. I'll let you guys know, but not today. I just got on, and usually when I get on, it's like after an hour. But I'll let you know if I do it. So yeah, thank you for asking. You're not stuck. You're scared. You are scared of your power. You are scared of being seen. This is what March is all about. Being seen, planting the seeds, because what happens when the seeds plant? What happens in spring? They start to bloom. They start to be seen. You see the little buds. You see the little babies. All the stuff starts to be born. And you know that it's time for you to come out and be seen and do what you need to do. You can't get to this next step. The avoidance and the suppression is not working. Your feelings matter, and the only one that can validate that is you. You've been looking outside your whole time, and how's it working out? You've been looking outside of yourself this whole time, and how did it work out? Did you ever feel fully fulfilled in those relationships? No. Did you feel fully fulfilled in that job? No. Okay? So stop running from your truth and start honoring it. You are disrespecting yourself every single day that you do not honor what it is that you really want. And you keep doing something that you don't even care about, acting like you got all this time in the world. I got all the time in the world. No, you don't. No, you don't. And the sooner that you prolong this, and the sooner that you are in this analysis paralysis, and the longer that you just sit here and twiddle your thumbs. And I know that a lot of you guys have been like, okay, I have this idea and I want to talk about this. And then bam, a few days later or even the same day, you see a video about it. And you're like, I knew that. I could have said that. Well, then say it, babe. Say it. Hi, Cynthia. Say it. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? For real. Because the longer that you sit here, the longer that you're in that suffering. You don't feel good with where you're at right now. So what are we doing to change it? When are we going to finally get serious about the gym? When are we finally going to get serious about all these foods? You've been getting so many downloads about the food. Half of you guys don't even eat the foods that you used to eat anymore. You're not even attracted to the foods. It doesn't even taste good. A lot of you guys keep grabbing for these old coping mechanisms and it's not even hitting anymore. You go to get the food and you go to get that sugary snack or whatever to cope and it don't even taste the same. You're getting so awake. You're becoming so awake that even on a cellular level, you can taste the chemicals in that food now. You are so awake that you can taste those chemicals now. The eggs, certain eggs taste nasty. I went through like a whole year where I love eggs. I ate eggs every single day. And there was a point when I first started waking up in my ascension symptoms, the eggs, I was like making me gag. It was like I could taste everything. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And it's because you are waking up. And this is not just, I'm waking up to some emotions. I'm waking up to my feelings. No, this journey, this spiritual awakening is on a cellular level. You are changing on a cellular level. Your brain chemistry is changing. Because now that you're aware, there's no more ignorance and bliss, babe. Ignorance is no longer blissful when you are awake. And this is why we have these depressions, because the food don't work no more. The alcohol don't work no more. The plant don't work no more. The sugar don't work no more. It's forcing you to look at yourself. It's forcing you to be in that darkness. And the things that used to try to bring you out that darkness make you feel darker. Yes or no? The things that used to give you an escape, the things that used to give you that joy so you could forget about the things, it actually makes you feel more shame now, because when you're consciously in the closet, and I'm not talking about just sexuality, when you are consciously in the closet and you know that you are not treating yourself with respect and love, of course you're going to feel sad. Of course you're going to feel depressed. That is the point, for you to feel so sad and depressed that you fuck around and do something different. Because no one is coming to save you. God gives you the tools. Spirit gives you the tools. The universe gives you the downloads. But you have free will on this planet. You forgot that? Did you forget that we have free will on Earth? You can get all the messages. You can have all the signs. You can have all the synchronicities. You can have arrows pointing this way, this way, this way, strobe lights. And you'll still be, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because this is the path of being seen. This is the path where you finally step into your power and you're scared of your power. You're scared of how you're going to be perceived. So if you're scared of how you're going to be perceived and that's stopping you from doing something, that means that you're living a life for somebody else. And that doesn't feel good either. So a lot of your pain and depression will go away when you actually step in. Did you know that? A lot of your depression will go away when you actually step in. And guess what? A lot of your anxiety will go away when you stop pretending to be somebody that you're not. A lot of your anxiety will go away when you say the things that are on your chest instead of walking around with like a hot air balloon about to explode when you don't have to. If you are in a relationship or a friendship right now where you don't feel safe enough to speak your truth, I need you to reevaluate. Are these the relationships that I want to continue cultivating? Because if I don't let go and if I don't address it, then spirit will think that this is what I want. And they will keep sending me people that make me feel unsafe until I become safe within myself. Okay? It's not them, it's you. You are the common denominator in all your toxic relationships. You are the common denominator in all the people that keep disrespecting you. You are not the victim perpetually. You have been a victim, but you're no longer the victim. You are victimizing yourself. You are. You are victimizing yourself by every single time that someone is crossing a boundary and you stay quiet. You are victimizing yourself when you don't speak up in your opinions and you are perpetuating the message that you don't matter. Every time you stay quiet when you want to speak, that's the message that you are perpetuating to that inner child. And this is why they feel sad and sluggish and they don't trust you. You say that we're going to go to the gym. You say that you're going to start taking care. Did you hear me? It takes 90 seconds for you to process the anger, process the sadness when something happens in real time. The reason why you've been carrying the anger so long is because of the story that you have attached to what happened. You created a story on why dad did this. And so the pain is long gone, but you won't let go of it because you have a story in your head. Dad doesn't love me. Dad cares about everybody but me. And so you're hanging on to that shit forever. That is what is causing you the suffering. It's not the actual event itself anymore because that's gone. That's gone. That was 30 years ago. You know, that was 30 years ago. You're still mad about the story that you tell yourself. Sit with that for a second. That's why you can't let go. You're telling yourself a disempowered story that is keeping you stuck in a low vibration because you are telling yourself that because this person did X, Y, and Z, that is directly correlated to how valid you are and what kind of person you are in your worth. And that's not true. Unmasking, you have to start saying the things out loud that you want to say and doing the things that you want to do. I unmask by dancing in public. I unmask by dancing in public. That is one of my stimmings too. Like when I'm in public and I feel like the energy and it's just so much, I'll just be dancing. When I have my headphones, because I usually walk everywhere with my headphones, I'll be dancing, getting the apples, breaking it down, you guys. I was dancing today. Hold on, let me show you. I was dancing today. What was I dancing to today? So dancing is a really great way to move through the energy, okay? And this is what I'm going to start teaching next is somatic therapy. A lot of us, we intellectualize our trauma to death. And then we're just like, okay, I know that it was my fault, but why do I still feel bad? Why am I still doing these patterns? Why do I still feel like shit? And it's because you have to release the negative energy through dancing, through movement, through shaking, through somatic release, which is what I'm going to lead my group therapy through. If you guys don't know, I do a group therapy coaching container twice a year. It's called Emerge. There's a wait list. I don't know for August. I do it every January and August. So it's a group container. It's very intimate and it's a shadow work container. So if you're interested in that, the next one will be in August. But tomorrow we have our somatic therapy session tomorrow where all of the people, I'm in Tampa, where all of my people are going to be moving and shaking and screaming and hitting pillows. Yeah, Valerie. Yeah, Jean. I know. I'm so excited. So, but one of the ways that I've been releasing a lot of pain in my hips is through dancing. So what I dance every morning. I dance every rising. Today's song was, hold on.
Lil J on the track, nigga. Hey, you already know. It's your boy Lil Scrap. Finna have the whole motherfucking world rocking in this bitch. Like a shout. like how she rock it. She been that thing over into the ground, she gon' drop it and pop it hard as she can. Got me hard in the pants because she out in her stance, doing her motherfucking dance.
Hey.
Look,
So that's what I do. That's how I've been healing. Every day. That's how I've been healing. Okay, that's what I've been doing every day. I just been dancing. I just need to get it out. There's nothing to say. There's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to intellectualize. There's nothing else to talk to. I don't need to talk to my dad anymore. I don't need it. I just need to get this shit out and just let myself be free so I can start living my life how I want to live it. This shit has held me back for far too long. It has kept me small for far too long. I've been sleeping on myself for far too long, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I know who I am. I know how cool I am. I know how awesome I am. I know my heart. And no one gets to tell me different. Yes, I will still make mistakes. Am I perfect? No. But genuinely, my intention, I have pure intentions. But sometimes I make mistakes. And I'm a big enough person to admit that. What else can I do? What else can I do? And that's where my confidence comes from now. You're scared to dance outside? I love it. I love dancing outside. It just feels so good. What else have I been listening to lately? What else was I listening to? I've been listening to a lot of old school lately. Oh my God, I was listening to this song yesterday. Do you guys remember this? I'm probably a lot older than Ash. Don't play with me, okay? Are you gonna come with me? Because I'm like the only one in my friend group that loves System of a Down as much as I do. I want to go to their show so fucking bad. I want to go. I don't care. I don't care. I want to go in the mosh pit. I want to go. I've never been to a rock concert. I really need to do that. It's on my bucket list. Oh, I love Lonely Day. Hold on, wait. Let me see. Let me show you what I'm sure. I showed you guys my favorite song the other day. Forest. Forest is my favorite song. Yeah, I want to go. I want to go to a rock concert. I like Toxicity. I haven't listened to Toxicity in a while. Gets me. I got a call, and then I'm just spending time. It's my niece's birthday. I have worked so much this week. I'm taking kind of the rest of the day off. I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired. Your girl tired. Y'all been keeping me busy, but I'm excited to talk to you guys next week. A lot of you guys have coaching calls next week. If you need some help, some direction, let me know. Book a call. You don't have to be out here lost over here. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Book a call. You have to invest in yourself at some point. The link is in my bio. It's a 55-minute call. We go through a lot. I give you homework. And a lot of people like to book with me every 2 weeks. You don't have to set up with a plan. You don't have to sign up for nothing unless you want to. But every 2 weeks, just check in. I'll give you more tools. But I'm not going to do it unless you use the ones that I first gave you. I'm not that kind of reader, and I'm not that kind of coach where I'm just going to keep piling it on if you can't even handle what you need to do in the first place. There's a lot of stuff that we have to do in order to move forward, and a lot of it requires action. So a lot of people find me when they've already done therapy and they've already intellectualized and they want someone to help them embody. And that's what I do. So if you want me to help you embody, that means I'm going to give you homework that requires action. So if you have a mom that you've never set a boundary with, and that is where we're at, guess what your homework is? Set a boundary with mom. That's the homework. Because what else are we going to do? What else are we going to talk about? How you need a boundary? We're going to talk about how you didn't have no boundaries. We're going to talk about how you deserve boundaries. And then once we get to that point, set the boundary, man. Set the boundary. Set the boundary. But what if my mom doesn't like it? It's not for her to like. It's for your protection, and mom will get over it. She will. And if she doesn't, then that lets you know where you're at with her. Okay? That lets you know that mom is not a safe space, and you've been lying to yourself this whole time. So stop telling her intimate details. Stop giving her opportunities to let you down, and accept her for who she is, which means that you may not have this deep emotional relationship with mom like you want. But guess what? You can meet friends that are mothering. You can meet friends that allow you to lay in your lap and rub your hair. I have been a mother to a lot of my friends that have needed it. I have been that person to lay in my lap and I'll hold you. And I'm like, oh, babe, I even say words. I can tell when someone's very much in their inner child and needing it. I'm like, oh, baby, oh, sweetie. Like, I will say stuff that like is mothering that you need. My friends, like, we need that because you can't get it. So it doesn't mean that I can't give it to my friend just because I'm not her mother. You know, there's love all around you. Stop looking for romantic love all the time and stop thinking that that's the end all be all. There is love all around you. And some of your friends have treated you 10 times better than these other people that you've dated. And you don't even see that. You don't even see that you've had people that have been rocking with you since day one that love you. And you're so fixated on what you don't have. You're so fixated on what you don't have that you can't even see how much love you have right now. Okay? And I love you. So you don't think anybody loves you? I love you. And I think that I show it and I feel it every day that I show up is me showing you how much I love you. Every day I'm showing up on this live. Every day I'm posting content. Every day that I'm writing this book is because I love you. I know all this stuff. I don't need to read a book that I wrote. I know it. It's already in here. I wrote this because I love you and I want you to love you. That's why. Why else would I do this if it wasn't for you? It's because I don't want to gatekeep and I want you to live your best life. And I'm so tired of you feeling like there's nothing else. I'm so tired of you thinking that there's nothing else. No, there's so much more than what you're doing right now. And I need you to wake up to that. You are the common denominator and why you are not where you want to be. And that is a tough pill to swallow sometimes, but it's also empowering because if you're the reason why if you are the reason why you're not where you want to be, then what does that mean? You can be the reason why you get to where you want to go. Did you hear me? You're the reason why you're not where you want to be, but you can be the reason to get to where you want to go. You just have to believe in yourself. That is the first step. If you don't believe it, you can't achieve it. Period. It's on Amazon right now, and I understand we're doing the Amazon ban. If you don't want to shop right now, it's fine. You can pick it up next week after the ban, but it's on Amazon right now. That was the only thing I could really afford to do, but I wish I didn't. Honestly, I don't want to be associated with them, to be honest, but that's where I did it. KDP was very user-friendly, and so I understand if you guys don't want to purchase it during the ban, and maybe you want to wait till afterwards, but it's on Amazon. I'm going to be ordering some more copies and refilling my TikTok shop soon, okay? All right. Okay, guys, I love you. I'm about to go to the gym, go do a call, and just hang out the rest of the day. So I hope you do something good for yourself. I hope that you allow yourself to be a little more authentic than you were yesterday. I do. I hope that you allow yourself to be a little more authentic than you were yesterday. Because it feels so good to just be yourself. It feels so good to not give a damn. No, it feels so good to not give a damn. I can't tell you. Okay. All right. I love y'all. Bye.